two terms actually. Parallel and contrasting. And we talk about these in terms of periods. So a period can be either parallel or contrasting. Oh, by the way, a period doesn't have to be just two phrases. It can be 3 phrases or 4 phrases. But we'll get a little bit more into that detail later on. But right now, let's just talk about periods in terms of like 2 phrases. That's the simplest way to go. So, so this period can be either parallel or contrasting. It is parallel if the 2 phrases, the antecedent and the consequent, are very similar. Okay? In terms of what notes are in there and rhythm and the way they sound. Okay? Then they're considered to be parallel. In other words, moving along at the same rate. They are contrasting if the 2 phrases are different, like totally different music. So parallel, 2 phrases are, well, not exactly like, because they're going to have to end a little bit differently, right? So parallel, if the first phrase ends with, you know, kind of like on mi, and the second phrase ends on do, but most of the music leading up to that is really, really similar, then they're parallel. But they're contrasting if the 2 phrases are just completely different, or largely different from each other. And you can probably imagine that this could get into a judgment call, you know, like how similar do they have to be? You know, do they have to be exactly alike right up until the end? Can they be a little different towards the end? Can there be some sort of variation in them? Those are all, you know, those are to some extent judgment calls. But that's the main idea. They're parallel if they're similar, they're contrasting. I think it is most helpful to do this by looking at melodies, so I prepared some melodies